Hi, my name is Mercedes Cano. I am an attorney here in New York, and I want to take this last day of 2014 to really talk about what's been going on for the immigrant community. It has been a great year. Nevertheless, there are important things that need to be discussed. The number one is that President Obama passed an executive action on November 20th of this year, 2014. And there has been a cascade of things that are happening that need to be discussed so people can understand them and know where we stand. Number one, President Obama was sued by Sheriff Joe Arpaio and 17, or by now approximately 20 states near the border with Mexico, who are alleging that because of this executive action, they're gonna suffer harm. On December 24 of this year, a judge in Washington, D.C. heard the first argument regarding this lawsuit. Basically, Sheriff Arpaio was saying, well, not him, but his attorney was arguing that those states are going to suffer a lot of harm. And it's because this executive action is going to open the borders to people to come in illegally to the United States. And they're going to come in and they're going to commit crimes. And they're going to come in and they're going to use all kinds of benefits. And that they're going to suffer. Number two, they said that they're also going to suffer because since they are opposing the executive action, they're going to be persecuted politically. Basically, the judge says that those arguments have no merits. Number one, they are hypotheticals. They are not even tied up to the executive action. The executive action is very narrow, very specific, and it's going to benefit people who are in the U.S. People who will try to come in today or tomorrow, they're going to be arrested, they're going to be deported at the speed of light. The lawsuit also alleged that the president overstepped the boundaries of his powers. The judge also said, not true. When the Senate and the House of Representatives has failed over and over to pass legislation that will solve a problem, the president has the executive power to do so. He's not granting an amnesty. He is doing very specific, limited benefits for people who can qualify. So it's important for the immigrant community to know this, because if you are one of the few people who may benefit, this lawsuit may have had a chilling effect on the community. And they say, no, well, if he's going to be sued, nothing is going to come up, we're going to have to wait, things are not going to happen. That is not true, as it shows with the very first instance of the lawsuit. So then let's look at what are important things that the immigrant community should be paying attention in 2015. Number one, there's been an extension of what is called deferred action for children that arrive to the U.S. before the age of 16. And it goes like this. It's also called DACA. You can find it in the website of the immigration, okay? The website is www.uscis.gov. You could find it. Make sure you find the federal version of immigration, and you find all the information in there, most likely in your language. Anyway, so the DACA is for people, that's the extension, people independent of how old they are, who arrive before the age of 16, have completed high school or will register for high school, who have been in the country since January 1st, 2010, and who have no major crimes, no violent crimes. Okay, so all of you, independent of how old you are, you can start gathering your stuff, because the legislation is going to come up early February. So please, you know, start organizing yourself. Number two, a special permission, or is called DAPA, Deferred Action for parents of United States citizens of the United States or legal permanent resident. So if you are the parent of a citizen or a legal permanent resident, you've been in the country for the last 5 years, you haven't committed a violent crime or certain crimes, you may qualify for an employment authorization that will give you a social security card, which you will be temporarily legal in the US. You'll be able to transact business, create companies, buy and sell property, a wonderful thing. You're going to be able to do a lot of stuff. So please, either contact us, or you could contact us via the phone, you could contact us via Skype, any way you want to for a consultation. Number 3, there has been also an extension for what is called the 601A waiver. That is a waiver, a pardon, if you enter illegally into the country, but you're married to a United States citizen or a legal permanent resident, and you can prove that your spouse will suffer tremendously if you're not getting a green card. That's a totally different than the other two that I discussed before, because the DACA and the DAPA is only for an employment authorization document. This 601A waiver is for a green card. 4, people who are in the country, who have invested money in the US, who are employing United States citizens or legal permanent residents people, investors, entrepreneurs who are out of status, the president talked about a special parole in place. That means an employment authorization and a social security. Let's stay tuned for that development of that particular statute. And lastly, the H-1B visas. Those are the people who are in the United States legally working because the United States brought them in to work. Those people will have a chance to change port from one job to the other in a better, easy, more, in a better way, because right now it's very confusing for them how they leave a job and move to another job. And also, what this executive action is calling immigration to do is to finalize the rule that will give an employment authorization for people who are here with an H-1B. Well, my friends, again, my name is Mercedes Cano. If you'd like to get more of this information, just like us on the internet, or sign up to my channel and you will receive notices, or follow me in the social media, who's going to be right behind, after this YouTube. I wish you all a happy new year, and hopefully we will be in touch to see what else is life going to bring us in 2015.